So today I'm doing your offering message for you. So we're going to talk on Hebrews 3:16. And it says, "And do not forget to do good and to share with others, for with such sacrifices God is pleased." So on that, just a short story. There was one weekend where my cousin goes to UCLA. Do we have any UCLA fans out there?
Yeah.
Do we have any USC fans out there? All USC fans, gather your belongings and exit through that door. No. Okay, just kidding. So, short story, I was at my cousin's college and she was really stressed out because of finals, and she was like, "How am I going to get through this? I don't know what to do." So I went down there and had a talk with her and prayed. Did he really leave because he's a USC fan? Okay. At least someone listened. So, yes. So she was stressed out for finals, and I went down there and I went to have dinner with her in the cafeteria. And this cafeteria where I went to, that's filled with students. And these students are crazy. Like, they're mad. Like, they want their food and they're studying, updating their Twitter status, updating their Instagram, and they're just like, it's like a war zone in their cafeteria. It's crazy. So I was waiting in line for the buffet to get some salad and some chicken. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, I was just getting some salad, man. And I overheard some of the kids in line say, "Oh, there's no onions. They never have any onions." And they were just complaining, being really like cruel. And the cafeteria lady was a sweet lady, you know. She was one of those nice ones. So I heard these kids like complaining and talking, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ask her. I don't go to the school, but I'm gonna speak up and I'm gonna ask her if she could put out some more onions. So I did, and all the kids got onions. So, and then later on, I was eating my salad, and I overheard those kids that were complaining say, "Who is that guy, and why does he care so much about other people? Like, he's a weirdo. He's crazy." Yeah, crazy for God. So I was thinking, like, I didn't have to speak up for all these kids to have onions and to get something new, but, you know, you don't have to have a reason to help people. And just hearing them, I was thinking, like, how when I go out of my way to help somebody, they look at me and they call me crazy. But I started thinking about that. And so these kids aren't used to people just helping them for nothing in return. And we don't need a reason to help people. We don't need anything in return. And by me going out of my way to help them, like, it kind of made me think, like, should I even help people anymore? Why should I continue helping people? But these people aren't used to, like, some people aren't used to people helping them. So so if I were you, don't let that discourage you from helping people in the future and continuing with an open heart, just to, you know, because you never know, somebody might see that act of generosity and then pay it forward to somebody else. And there's a quote by Mother Teresa that I love, it says, "Love is not patronizing and charity isn't about pity, it's about love. Charity and love are the same. With charity you give love, so don't just give money, but reach out your hand instead." So just 3 quick little things that you should keep in mind this week. If you always care about people's approval, you will always be their prisoner. And then number 2 is never dim your light for someone else. And number 3 is people may tell you what you want, that you want something in the return, but at the end of the day, God knows your heart, so just follow it. And let me pray for you. Father God, I thank you for every single student in this room right now. I thank you for their attention and their openness to learn and to praise you, God, and to just surrender everything that they are to you, God. I pray that we go into our small groups today and we learn something new and we step out of our comfort zones and speak from our hearts and turn into the world and into whatever life that we're in outside of church and give our best to God. And I pray this in Jesus' mighty, mighty name. Amen.